Ambushed Part 5. And the overall theme of this video is the mischaracterizations and the false accusations, and showing a pattern that this has happened. And again, it does not bring me any joy to talk about these things openly because it's embarrassing for all of us. But these were accusations that were brought on publicly at the district workshop and then also have been put in emails. Now, in the emails up to this point, we've never been specifically named. It's always been a small but vocal group. But at this workshop, our chapter was named. So it is appropriate for us to address these things. So this video is just going to talk about two that are a little less serious, but just to show, again, a pattern and the telling of half-truths and mischaracterizations. So the first one is about the Taneycomo chapter in Missouri. The Texas State Regent said at the workshop on Sunday that this chapter lost their place to meet as a result of their endorsement of our proposal. This is a half-truth, and I ask, why tell it in this way? Why not tell the full story? If you don't know the full story, maybe you shouldn't tell it, but this is what happened. And I have talked to this chapter regent many times, not just because of this, but we've become friends. And I've talked to her all over the phone, messages, we're kindred spirits. What happened is after they endorsed our proposal, they had two members that were disgruntled that left the chapter. Well, these two members were the ones that had the connection to their meeting place. So consequently, they lost their ability to meet there. It wasn't as if this venue got mad and was so offended at what this chapter did. It was just because they lost their connection to it. So to tell it in that way is dishonest. Okay, so there's one thing. The other one that's even more troubling and perplexing to me is that the Texas State Regent said that as a result of this issue, our chapter, the Martha Laird chapter, lost 7 members last year. Or let's just put it this way. I don't remember exactly what she said, but the implication was that 7 members left over this issue. She may have said that 7 members left last year without actually saying it, but again, the implication was that we lost 7 members over this. And the truth is that 3 of those members were ladies that moved away. They either moved to a different part of the state or they moved out of state, and they were going to move their membership anyway. Now, after we adopted the proposal to amend the bylaws, we had 4 members leave. So that's a total of 7. So we didn't have 7 leave over this issue. We had 4 leave over this issue. Okay. So again, my question is why tell it in that way? And the same database that tells you how many members left over or last year will also tell you how many members that we've gained this year. And so I ask, why didn't you include that information in your lecture? And I knew that we had quite a few new members. I knew it was approaching 30, somewhere in that neighborhood. So yesterday I went and researched and found that between transfers and associate members and reinstatements, we have exactly 33 new members. And if you don't know the significance of the number 33 to our effort, I'll put a link below. But that was pretty special to see that number. So stay tuned for part 6. I don't know, I'm going to try to keep this I'm determined to keep this to a 10-part series. So stay tuned. There's more to come.